Hello Year 3 and welcome to another week of our online maths adventure. We have just finished learning how to find a fraction of an amount or a number. Miss Lopez and I have been really impressed with all the work we've seen. Make sure you've uploaded your workbook pages from last week so we can have a look. And as always, if there's anything you're confused by or don't understand, send us a message. Now, sadly, this is our last week on fractions. We've got one more thing to learn, and then we're going to be using all our knowledge of fractions to answer some word problems. I'm excited to see everything you've learnt, and I know you're going to make us feel really proud. So let's get started with today's lesson. We've got two friends from Maths No Problem, and they would like to share some mints between them. Maybe they're feeling a little bit hungry. The problem is we've only got one packet of mints. How can we share the one packet between the two children? Pause the video and see if you can explain how we can equally divide one packet between two children. How did you get on? Did you manage to solve the problem? Excellent. If we would like to share one packet between two children, we have to divide it into two equal parts. So each child would get one part. We've got one packet of mints and we're sharing it between two children. Do you know what the number sentence for this might look like? Pause the video and have a go at writing it. Our friend from Maths No Problem is here to help us. She says the number sentence will look like this. One packet of mints shared equally, divided between two children. How are we going to show the answer? How might we write one part out of two parts? Pause the video and see if you can complete the number sentence. How did you get on? Great job! We know from our learning on fractions that we can write one out of two equal parts like this. And we call it 1/2. Let's say the number sentence together. 1 divided by 2 equals 1/2. We could also show this on a number line. I've drawn my number line from 0 to 1 because I've got one packet of mints. And I'm sharing it into two equal parts. So I've split my number line into two equal parts. Where do you think the half would go on the number line? Correct, it would go here. And we can see that 1/2 is the same as 1 divided by 2. In today's lesson, we are going to be sharing 1. So just like we shared our one packet of mints between two children, we're going to be sharing 1 between different amounts. So dividing 1 into equal parts. To do this, we'll need to remember our learning on fractions. We have learnt the terms numerator and denominator. Pause the video and see if you can remind yourself of what these words mean. The denominator tells us the total number of equal parts a whole has been divided into. So this is how many parts we're dividing 1 into. The numerator tells us the number of equal parts that we are counting. When we had our one packet of mints, we divided it into two equal parts because there were two children. so the denominator is 2. Each of the children got one of the 2 parts, so the numerator is 1. So each of the children got 1/2 of the packet. So we know 1 divided by 2 is 1/2. On the screen, I have got a delicious pepperoni pizza. I would like to share my pepperoni pizza with 3 children. How would I share 1 pizza between 3 children? How would I divide the pizza? And how much would each child get? I would like your help to solve this problem. You can draw a picture to show the answer, write a number sentence to show the answer, or use a number line. Pause the video and see if you can help me work out how I would share a pizza equally with 3 children. Let's have a look at how we would do this. If I want to share 1 pizza between 3 children, I know I need to divide my pizza into 3 equal parts. So 1 pizza shared between 3 children will mean that each child gets 1 of the 3 slices. I would say each child will get 1/3. My friend from Maths No Problem has thought of a number sentence to show this. Let's have a look at what he says. He thinks 1 divided by 3 is the same as 1/3. Do you agree? Can you pause the video and explain why he is correct? Our friend is correct because we have 1 pizza which we are sharing between 3 children, and each child gets 1 out of the 3 parts. Each child gets 1/3. I wonder if we could show this learning on a number line. Can you remember what we started with? We started with 1 pizza. So my number line is going to go up to 1. How many equal parts did we divide our pizza into? Correct, we divided it into 3 equal parts. Let's see if we can add the fractions to our number line. The first one is going to be 1 of the 3 parts, 1/3. Can you tell me what the next one will be? Correct, it will be 2 of the 3 equal parts, 2/3. And the last one is 1 to show the whole pizza, the 1 pizza. But we could also write this as 3/3 because it's all 3 of the 3 pieces, which is the same as 1, as the whole pizza. Here are some questions for you to have a go at yourself. Pause the video and see if you can find the answer and write it as a fraction. If you would like to challenge yourself, you can show the answer using a number line. How did you get on? Let's have a look at the answers together. The first question has 1 circle, and we are dividing it into 5 equal parts, and we want to know what 1 of those parts would be. The answer is 1/5. In the second question, we are dividing 1 by 4. What was your answer? It's 1/4. Do you notice anything about the denominators and the number sentence? Pause the video and see if you can explain what you notice. We can see that the denominator is the same as the number we're dividing the whole into. Why do you think this is? This is because the denominator tells us the total number of equal parts we're splitting our whole into. So 1 divided by 5 equal parts will mean our denominator is 5. And we're looking at one of those 5 parts. We're looking at 1/5. Now it's your turn for your independent practice. I would like you to have a go at page 120, worksheet 24. If you would like to challenge yourself, you could show your answer using a number line. There's also an additional challenge in our PDF pages for today. As always, if there's anything that you are confused about or any questions you have, send me or Miss Lopez a message and we will help you. I'm really excited to see how you apply your knowledge of fractions to be able to share one. Good luck, and I will see you back tomorrow for some exciting word problems.